All right. I think we may be finishing her up tonight. So let's jump right into it. What the hell? What the hell? All right, I'll jumble that together into something. How we doing? How we doing? I need a mint Milano. That was some stressful stuff right there. I thought my load save game got screwed up. But we are okay now. And there are no more nanos. Well, there will be. We gotta get these some bitches.
This is the shuttle's cockpit. All the action takes place right here.
Alright, we're probably gonna need our suit. Oh, throw that on. We need our helmet.
You don't have to wear your helmet out there.
Well, then why wouldn't it just take it off?
Oh, that looks real nice.
You're treading on the fundus, a broad expanse of tissue covering the outside of the stomach.
Okay.
For some reason, doing so gives you the feeling of being a one-man army. After all, an army does travel on its stomach.
What is that?
You recognize that festering, infected crevice. As if Stellar didn't already have enough to worry about, she's got an ulcer. And it's not just an ulcer, it's puckered. It's a peptic ulcer. It's alveoli, but it reminds you of spaghetti.
Well, let's pick that up.
Your stolen miniaturized shuttle has become mired on the fundus of the stomach like a beached whale. Red light. This is not good. Apparently some or all of the intermix element in Fuel Tank 3 was disgorged during your heinous Venus joyride.
Heinous Venus.
That's not all that was disgorged, but we'll skip the details. Judging by the spongy, sticky surface, but you're not 100% certain. It's just a gut feeling.
What is this stuff?
Wow, that's some interesting looking stuff you've got collected in the engine intake. Looks like a small collection of blood capillaries. Quit boinking the fuel tank light.
Boink, 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 boink. Alright. So that's not good. How are we gonna get out of here? Really? Oh, did you hear it squish? We crawling into her stomach? Yes, we are.
A cluster of stomach acid shine nanites is lurking near the entrance to the duodenum. They know all the cool places to hang out. A feather? When, rather, if you get the chance, you'll have to quiz Stellar about her dietary habits.
That's right, we are in her stomach. How the fuck is a feather in here?
As do most computer game characters who find themselves in sequels of sequels, you stop the action to reflect on your past exploits. You realize you spent a lot of time looking at the contents of your own stomach. But this is the first time you've gotten such a good look at a pool of someone else's potential discharge.
That's
The
kind of
pools
gross.
are deceptively still and shallow. They look harmless, but they're seething with pepsin and hydrochloric acid, a chemical brew of protein-dissolving, bacteria-destroying glop, strong enough to dissolve almost anything, especially organic life forms like yourself. A feather? When
I've already
a
looked at the feather. What do we got over there? What do you
Dang,
got
these
there?
look tasty. Boy, that micro Prozac she inhaled slowed her systems down to a crawl. These things haven't been touched by stomach acid yet. Dang, these look tasty. Boy, that micro Prozac she inhaled.
Micro
How odd. A bent staple. And thus far it has resisted being dissolved by the stomach's acids, probably because of its location and Stellar's apparent lack of oral nourishment during her captivity. The acid probably hasn't risen high enough since this item found its way in here. What in the hell was she doing eating a staple anyway?
It's true.
Maybe it was some fad diet thing in the
Feathers,
Galactic Inquirer.
staples. Take one of those too.
You acquire a candy.
So let's.
Nothing happens. In this... Nothing happens. You poke it and prod. You poke it and... You get fingerprint. In this galaxy, those two...
We can't make a rope, huh? Don't step in it, Roger.
Interesting. The acid rises, but just not quite high enough to submerge those nanites. The inside of Stellar's tummy is slippery, mostly because of the mucus secreted by the stomach lining, and there are a few pockmarks here and there, but when push comes to shove, this is the most beautiful stomach you've ever been in. There's just this one thing. Those little robots are the nanites sent down to aid in taking over Stellar's body. They look like guard nanites. But then, for all you know, they could be ballerina nanites.
All right, let's head back down, actually. All right, let's see. Come on. Other one.
You acquire a candy. Interesting. The acid...
Yeah, we're gonna do all three of them.
You...
We acquire a candy.
Interesting. The acid rises, but just...
Okay, we got duct tape. Now we use those. No? Not gonna let me do that? We're gonna do it around?
You cleverly tape the capillaries together.
There we go.
In this
And now we use that with the hook.
galaxy,
No, we gotta use the hook with it.
in this galaxy,
No? You sure about that?
Careful, combining those items might cause a rip in the... Nice work! You've hooked up your makeshift hose to the pump.
Okay. Now what are we gonna do? Oh, I missed an item. You see this right here?
Loosely woven into the stomach lining is a piece of celery string.
Woven?
That stuff could be used to make steel-belted radial tires stronger. Rumor has it that it was the original inspiration for dental floss. I think I saw that on one of those James Burke shows.
that's gross. And now we can make a rope.
Nothing.
Okay, well I did it the other way around. There we go. Now we got a hook and a ladder.
Boy, would...
Okay, that didn't work. Ooh, that's gotta hurt, right?
Nice shot.
You'd think that would hurt. I mean, she's got a staple through or something. Hey, let's go up. See what we got. Are you fucking kidding me?
A large hunk of twinkoid cake
What
food
is wrong with
product is
this lady?
hanging just below her epiglottis. It appears to have gotten jammed on the way to her stomach for digestion. Doesn't this woman chew?
Apparently she doesn't chew. Ooh.
It's one of those tiny timed release pills. As I recall, these are designed to not melt down and release their medicines until they've gotten to an area past the stomach.
We're gonna fall in? That would be good. Can't go any higher. Okay, well, what can we do? We gotta clear her. We gotta get that Twinkie down into her stomach. There goes the Twinkie, and there goes the nanites. Oh. Alright, now we go.
An interesting idea. What are you up to, Roger? Your words cause everything to become... An interesting idea.
Okay. Where are we going? In our butt.
Welcome to the heart of the bile belt. This is indeed Spew Central.
Spew Central.
At this location, secretions from the liver, gallbladder, and pancreas merge to form a duodenal delight, guaranteed to break down almost anything the stomach doesn't. The common bile duct runs up from here.
Yeah, this is way too snug. This blockage needs to be cleared.
What
Stellar's
is
going to
that?
have to change her
Cholesterol?
diet.
That is... You look at it, but nothing strikes your fancy.
Alright, I don't know. Where to go? Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to go this way. Because we could have gone up.
Wow, check out all that bile. Looks
Yeah.
like her liver's been doing just fine. That's a pool of bile any liver would be proud of. You sure can't speak highly of its aroma.
Well, let's get some of that.
You chuck one of the taped capillaries over the muscular ledge. It drops into the pool.
We made that with capillaries. That's kind of crazy.
You give the pump a stroke or two, and in the process, gather a nice helmet load of bile.
Give it a stroke.
I guess congratulations are in order. You've got plenty of that stuff, or did you want to take some home to Mom? You've got plenty.
No, I wanted to pick up the pump. What the hell?
Nice gallstone collection.
The fish? What would that do?
You're the first one on your block to actually possess someone else's alveoli.
Okay.
The alveoli is well... Don't take it back out. It's...
Oh, no way. Well, away we go. Ew.
A nice pool of pancreatic secretions made up of insulin and glucagon fill the bottom of the islands of Langerhans. These little islets drip a pancreatic enzyme. This is later mixed with some stuff from the gallbladder to make that wonderful green bile antifreeze-looking stuff that humanoid hurlers the universe over have come to know and hate.
Well, let's mix them too.
You maneuver your helmet beneath the drip and manage to snag a nice little dollop of the stuff.
Is that all we were supposed to do here? Hmm. I think we gotta melt the pill with the stuff we just made. Because it doesn't dissolve until it gets further down in the stomach and mixed with the shit I just made. That's what we're gonna try anyway.
An interesting... You now own one of those tiny timed release pills.
I wonder what this stuff does. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Uh-oh.
Great Scott, that certainly is one buff parasite.
I think I'm gonna spew. But who'll notice? Man, that thing is ugly.
Yeah, it is. Orange.
That has no effect. At least it appears that way. Since you've entered the tapeworm not partially digested, you'll probably give him heartburn. I hope you're proud of yourself.
All right.
It's one of those neat little...
Do we give him some gallstones?
That's an interesting idea. Not a good one.
Not a good one.
Impressive. The tapeworm suddenly becomes much more animated.
Hey.
Please remember to keep your arms and legs on the worm at all times.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers!
Yow! Now that's a ride you won't take in the Magic Kingdom.
All right, what do we got here? Ooh.
This seems to be a sludge of rather heavy and not so digestible items. Sludge reminds you of your old nemesis. Well, you finished him off, but he still causes you to change your clothing more than the average person. This is the appendix. It's a strange piece of the humanoid anatomy considered by some medical types to be fairly useless. It may not be useful, but it does seem to collect some strange stuff.
Okay, fingernail. We're on it.
You snap off a shard of fingernail and gingerly introduce it into your pocket. You can't budge it. You carefully, very carefully, stow the paper clip in your pocket.
Is that it?
You pull away a cracked piece of the filling.
Ew.
So you like the worm, huh?
I like it a
You
worm.
like to ride the worm, huh? I let you ride the worm.
I like the worm. The same cutscene, or they just go right to it? They must be proud of this cutscene. Alright, bye, Wormy. Alright, so we needed some silver to fix our engine in our ship, so let's head back to the ship. That should be all we gotta do. Gotta fix that. How are they gonna fix that? Is this always gonna be there? Just need some major surgery. It's all squishy. Alright, so where's the silver? Let's fix our tank.
You neatly replace the EVA suit in its proper place.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's put our CD in.
As cool as... Boy, would... It probably... Boy... This is the photo... This button act...
Oh, there it is. Acme 99 detector shuttle routine.
This is the shuttle's cock... That's delight...
So how do we go there?
Perhaps I'd get farther if I kept the subroutine disc in its slot.
Well, I didn't eject it. It just ejected. Right, fish? It just ejected. You can't lay there. Heading to the brain. Come on, fish. Alright. That looks like brain to me.
You pinch yourself.
What happens if we don't put our suit on? It's too late to find out.
That wouldn't...
They're way down here?
It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. It manages to resist your manly efforts.
I want to climb down it. Use a nail?
As cool as it would appear that...
How do we do this?
As cool.
Ah,
You
that was
slice
close.
away with the nail and, amazingly enough, manage to cut a slice in the barrier.
Ew.
Yikes. How am I supposed to jump across this one?
Is this how we do, really?
Excellent guess. Boy, wouldn't it be... And you were so close.
Just keep clicking? There we go.
Man, that was close.
Good work, Roger.
Holy captain's log, Batman. There are a few more of those nanites here. How am I gonna handle this one?
Yeah, I don't have any stomach acid.
Nice mood lighting. It's an elevator built by the nanites to help gain access to the interior of the brain. Yuck! Nanites are there, and they look real pissy.
What do we got?
Boy, wouldn't it...
Start talking to him.
Hey, don't put your mouth on... Your words cause everything to become speechless. How dynamic of you.
Okay. Okay. Wow,
So
that's a big hole.
close, and yet so far away. How embarrassing.
Okay, what do we got? Throw rocks at him?
I don't think I can hit them from here. I don't think I...
Oh, shit.
So close. So close.
Where do we gotta stand? Way back here?
You chuck a gallstone at one of the robots, causing it to think the other one did it. You chuck another gallstone, this time at the other robot, who also thinks the other one did it.
That's what I'm talking about. They're getting smaller.
That was quite effective. That was very impressive, Roger. I'll bet that's not something you hear every decade.
No, it's not. Let's go down. What do we got here?
Interesting. The sign says this is Stellar's cough control center. Oh, this is her choice of men center. It looks a little odd.
It looks a little odd. I wonder why. Maybe because we're a bit odd there, Roger.
This button takes... A huge pile of debris is standing
Oh,
in
what
front
the
of what
hell?
appears to be some sort of passage. Light pours through the opening.
So how are we going to get through this?
Your effort to move it...
Well, maybe she coughs real hard. Because the cop center was up here. Is this the cop center?
So this is the motor control.
No, we don't want to mess with that. No. Went way too far up.
Interesting. The signs.
Alright, so we haven't used this yet. Did that cause her to cough? It didn't seem like it, but hey, it worked. It worked. No, it's coming.
Ugh. Ah! Even in this suit, that hurts like a. Jeez. What's going on here? And what's with that big robot?
Well, well, Mr. Wilco.
Oh, it's
I
Sharpay.
must confess to being impressed that you made it this far. You are either a very lucky man, or the classic case of how looks can be deceiving.
I think that's what it is.
From what I know of your history, I can't say that in this case looks are necessarily deceiving. On the other hand, I don't think luck accounts for it all either. There's definitely something different about you, Mr. Wilco.
Mr. Wilco.
It's a pity, though. I'm afraid this is where the odds catch up with you, Roger. I do hope you don't mind me referring to you as Roger. I feel we can both be on a first-name basis now, since we will soon be sharing such intimate moments. My rebirth and your death. Not necessarily in that order. I'll attend to you in a moment. I have a few more little details to finish before I transfer my consciousness into this body. Enjoy it, Roger. It'll be among the very last of your memories. Oh, and by the way, escape attempts will prove to be futile. You will be incinerated if necessary.
Then why doesn't she just shoot us right away then?
Jeez, what a bit.
I'm sorry. What was that you were saying?
No, nothing.
Me? I was saying, what a bite. Yeah, I had a little trouble with some parasites a while ago down in the digestive tract. That's all it was.
Yeah. Good work, Roger. Alright, what is this? This caught my eye
It
right
looks
away.
like a bundle of nerves with electrical current through them. It's a piece of mining equipment. She's been digging around in the cortex. The robot's head swivels constantly to keep an electronic eye on you. Welcome to the cerebral cortex. It looks like someone's
Cerebral?
been
Is it
mining
cerebral?
brain matter. That's delightful.
Oh, that was incredibly easy.
Wow, that was actually a great idea. Go figure.
Yeah, I kicked her butt. Just look at me. MacGyver wishes he could be me.
Yeah, he does. You're Roger fucking Wilco,
It was bound to
baby.
The never-ending
how
battle
we
between
do it.
good and evil was once again waged. And once again, good has emerged victorious.
Yeah.
Yes, and with me on its side, how could it lose? Yes, once again, I have struck a blow for good over evil. It was in a... Hey!
What?
Ah! What? But I thought
That's
I took
fucking
care of you.
gross.
Well, it appears you thought wrong now, doesn't it, Roger?
That's fucking gross.
Wilco, I haven't survived this long without taking precautions. The robot was just hardware. My mind still exists.
Oh, real wonderful.
That's weird.
Ooh!
Oh,
Hey, watch those tentacles, lady. I thought that being partially embedded in the street on polysorbate was a strange feeling.
no. Oh, back to the beginning of the game. Oh, what do we got? Anything? We got morphine?
It probably seemed like a good idea to you at one time.
Well, fuck it. Don't forget your fish!
Fish, that's brain food.
She's pretty strong for her brain, too. She kind of just tossed us around like a rag doll.
All right. She actually chowed down on that rancid fish. I thought I'd never get rid of that fish.
We getting out of here? There's a good doctor. What the hell? Is that a zit?
Nice shot!
That is gross.
Oh, there you are, Wilco.
Well, I guess we're even. We both saved each other's lives. Though ours is a little bit more dangerous.
Boy, Stellar, with all that's happened recently, I never would have imagined that we'd be standing here together.
It is a miracle, Roger. I was afraid that by the time you got my message, it would be too late. I was certain I was doomed. But you didn't let me down.
Nope. I'm Roger
What you
Wilco.
did was incredibly brave,
No.
Roger. Not to mention intensely risky. It took Dr. Bellows a lot of work to clean up after you and Sharpay. I must say, Roger, there's not a man in the universe who knows me inside the way you do.
It was a strange feeling, but I went in there all business. There wasn't a moment I wasn't thinking of your welfare.
Oh.
Oh, give me a break. Let me put my boots on. It's getting deep in here.
Cheese it, pal, or I'll rip out your larynx and you won't be able to get a job doing bad voiceover work for Chinese action pictures.
What did you say, Roger?
Oh, I was just mumbling to myself. You know, Stellar, there's one thing I noticed while inside you I thought I might share.
The worms.
And what's that, Roger?
Chew your food.
You eat like a goat. You really have to change your eating habits, Stellar. I saw some things in your digestive tract I wouldn't wish on Sludge Vohall. You really have to clean up your consumption act.
Yes, I know. Dr. Bellows said he was able to fix most everything done to me during Sharpay's invasion, as well as patching an ulcer that was playing havoc with my stomach.
Yeah, I
He
think it
told
was
me
gross.
the same things.
You might also try chewing. You had a hunk of Twinkoid wedged in your throat that would have gagged Linda Lovelace.
Okay, Roger, okay, I got the message. Let's change the subject, shall we?
No.
Ask
You
me
didn't
where
get
I'm
the point.
stationed next.
Why don't you just tell me?
Boy, some fun you are.
Sorry, I guess I'm a little grumpy. I had a real day. I had to clean the captain's log entry container. Then somebody got a nice buzz in 8 rear and decided to take a wormhole ride in the Hollows suite.
A wormhole ride.
They hit a few wrong buttons, and the next thing I know, I'm cleaning Vergon nebula sets and hors d'oeuvres off every wall and ceiling. Apparently, they truly did make the room spin. Boy, they spackled everything. Had to use the putty knife to chip loose some of the chunks of...
It's fucking gross. Hey,
Roger,
fish, not right now.
I'm sorry you had a rough day, but can we please change the subject?
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, I think you're gonna like your next assignment.
Where are we going?
Really? What is it? Where is it?
Sorry, you're just gonna have to wait to find out.
Hey, that's no fair. Because we never find out. There is no next assignment. They don't make another Space Quest game. And our jockstrap floats away towards the bombs.
As Roger and Stellar warp off into the nebula set, many questions remain. Will Roger and Stellar become an item? How will Beatrice Wankmeister react when she hears about this new friend in Roger's life?
Had she had the kid
Will
yet?
Roger's voice be a few octaves higher as a result? Would they dare to make another one of these things? Only time and money will tell.
I've been up to my lips in urinal pucks lately.
Well, that's it.
I hope it's something different.
That's it, guys. We're done with the Space Quest series. My first Let's Play series. Yeah, I had
Who
fun
wrote
doing
this
it.
crap? Oh, yeah, Scott. Yeah, well, yeah. Then good work.
I guess Roger's gonna ad-lib through the credits here. And it looks like we're stuck in them. So you're here with me. But anyway, till the next game, guys. I know what it is. It'll be Star Trek, the 25th anniversary. I've already got a couple plays, episodes recorded. I need to edit. I got a lot of editing to do.
Did you hear about the animator who killed himself? Yeah, he couldn't draw his own breath.
Oh. Can we get out of this? We can't even get out of this. We're stuck. Stooge Fighter animation, Karen Nestor. What else you got for us, Roger? Gonna say something
These,
else?
by the way, are the credits. They're called credits because, well, we can't afford to really pay anybody until more people buy the game.
Can't afford to pay anybody until more people play the game. That's the Belfour. It was a text editor. So drop me some comments. Let me know what you think. Is it piss poor terrible? Is it the best thing ever? They definitely got worse as they went along. 4 was probably the best.
All these people worked
3
on
is
this
my
dumb
favorite
game?
though. I hate 2. The song ended, they started over. The Russian Hill recording. Gary Owens is the narrator, he's the man. Any other names? Joe Paulino was Fester Blatz. Denny Delk was Jim of the Hut. Jim of the Hop. The Soylent Clear jingle, we heard that. Leslie Belfour wrote the documentation. Duncan Thacker. Alright, maybe we can exit the game now? Maybe? Please?
Thank you. Bye-bye. 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 That's it. Bye-bye. No more. Bye-bye. That's it. All finished. Bye-bye. Farewell. Farewell. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Echo, echo, echo.
Thank you for playing Space Quest 6. This is Gary Owens, signing off.
Oh, and we just get kicked out. Alright, and we